And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Axion Evolved, and we are back here in FortressCraft Evolved. And I've done a little exploring off camera, and we found some cool stuff. So I think today, what we want to do, I think it's time to bring the iron up. You know, we have our little proto shaft right here, so we'll bring this iron up to the surface, get it smelting here, and then we'll look and see what we can figure out about lithium. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig out this little shaft right here, and then we'll be back when that's ready to go. Alright, so we made it down here, and we got a shaft going straight up for iron. So I think the next step is going to be we need to craft up a bunch of belts and get this stuff going all the way to the surface. So I want to find a way. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. I don't know if there's maybe this wall. The shaft is completely clear, so it's not an issue of getting them down there or running them on the walls and like worrying about obstructions. So yeah, this is kind of an odd placement. Maybe I should have dug the shaft out a little bit more, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll just make it work. So let's put this here, and then we'll do this and this, and eventually have that go up. So that'll be what happens there. Now, the only issue is I lose the ability to grab it. You know what? Let's do this instead. Because I want us to be able to come up and grab it if I have to. So let's do this, and we'll have it come out the back. Because this can, the belts can pull from any side of the hopper. And now I can just come grab it if I need it. But that's not all that I did off camera. So you can see I did a little bit of exploring. Found a really cool looking open area with, you know, a fair amount of resources. If we just ping known ore, we got tin, we got iron, we got all kinds of stuff. How big is this iron? So like there's another million iron, you know. So we have iron there, iron here, a bunch of other stuff. But that's not what we were looking for. We were looking for lithium. So, you know, did a little dig in, made some holes in the ground, found another copper vein that kind of messed me up. But over here and down here, we found lithium. So, unknown block, what is... Because I haven't scanned it yet. So, eventually, if we look at the hollow base, it's hard to tell exactly where we are, but it looks like we might be, I mean, I'm pretty sure this right here is our iron because of the way it's shaped. Yeah, because here's our copper, or no, here's our tin. Here's our copper shaft. So, based on kind of where we are, I think we're just behind where the copper comes. So if we came straight up, we'd be very close to where the copper is. So that's something good to know. What I need to do is get an extractor, get some hoppers, and have this start going while I'm not here, and you know, run some power to it, blah blah blah. So we're gonna need to dig this out. I mean, eventually I think we'll just go straight up. You know, another good thing to do, ping known ore while you're above it. You can see there's a big old copper vein close to here. So that'll just be something to be cognizant of when we're digging. But for now, let's go get some bar smelting and work on getting, yeah, because like this whole like zigzag shaft action is just not worth it. So we'll need more belts. Luckily I have a bunch more belts going so we can just run this straight up. But I'll need to go get them. So I'm going to run to the surface real quick, and then I'll meet you guys back down here. You know, now that I'm up here, I see we need the lightweight machine housing, and we need the iron. We need the crafters for these. So maybe I'll just set up a temporary kind of machine where we can get that. So I have one of those, and that just needs a stamper. So let's get that, and let's kind of throw that down. Where are those? Okay, so here's this, and it needs a, I don't know if the stamper feeds directly into this. Let me make another hopper. I'm gonna do this whole trick. Let's see, I need 15, so let's do 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and then we'll make 2 of those. Alright, so let's try this. Now this needs tin plates, so let's throw 10, 11, 12 in there. Let's see if it feeds directly. You gonna work? Okay, so it looks like it needs to be on a conveyor. Okay, no problem, no problem. We'll drop you down. We'll throw this bad boy down, and we'll have it go to a hopper. It needs a hopper. It needs to take them out of a hopper. Okay. Well, oh wait, does it need what? I wonder if I can get by with a... I guess we'll just use that. These things are so hopper intensive in the early game. And this. Alright, so we should have them slowly. Now, another way we can make this more efficient is by tripling up the stamper plants. In fact, well, I need more hoppers. Oh, well, actually, I guess I don't. Let's do that. Let's make another couple stamper plants. And I'll show you guys a way that you can kind of be more efficient with this. So, these stamper plants are pretty damn slow. But if we do something like this, right? Or even, instead of trying to get them all onto one belt, just have them feed directly into the hopper. We'll make this remove only. We'll make this add only. But we'll take our lightweight machine housings. So let's see. I want to do a multiple of 6 so that I know. So let's do 60. Let's do 60. So 60 bars, and you can see they're all stamping all at once. And just like that, like we're already filling up pretty much as fast as that thing can go. Yeah, but much, much faster. And while we're here, what does an iron gear maker take? Copper wire. Do we have any copper wire on standby? No. Well, I mean, I can throw some copper bars in there. That'll hold us. That'll hold 10 wires for us. Because we are getting a little bit of iron over here. You know, I'm kind of just bringing it up and down as I go. But we're going to want to automate that eventually. And then we could just feed it in and do whatever we want. But lightweight machine housings are pretty necessary. Let's take those. Let's make the iron gear maker. And then where is that stored? Okay, so let's see what this needs. Iron plate. Okay, so I think this is kind of the same situation. The only issue is we don't have... Well, do we need the gears? I don't remember what these... Okay, so we need lightweight machine housing and iron gears. Okay. Well, we can do a very temporary... We're going to want this... Oh, you know what? I don't know. See, this is much more efficient. It takes 1 iron plate, whereas this recipe takes 4 iron gears, which I'm tempted just to make to get some hoppers. Well, we'll need at least what? 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to weigh this out in my mind whether or not it's worth it. But for this scenario, oh, we still need 3. Let's mirror this scenario because we might as well build it to accommodate us long term for when we're actually feeding it, you know. Okay, so hopper, belt, stamper, 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 and then we'll do like this. Have those feed in there. And then it'll just be like that. And then we'll need, I guess, what do I need? So I'll need what? 20, 30 gears. God, that is expensive. At least for right now. Well, there's 30 gears though. I guess it's worth it in the short term. We need to get this going. So remove only, add only, or no, this is remove only, this is add only. And then let's put iron down here and we'll just drop it all in there. Whoop. And see if this is fast. At least it doesn't need power. Okay. So we got these going. Iron gears. Now, this is so much cheaper than what we were doing, so that's nice. Do we have any more of these? No. Ideally, I get these all rolling too. Like I said, eventually, this is going to be fed automatically. So it's like tin, tin, copper, copper. I'll probably move this to another location. Maybe that's what we'll use. We'll make some rooms out of it. Which reminds me, I need to get in the construction pace game. Where's that? Aesthetic. Okay, so organic Beatrice. But you know what else I need? Oh, let's scan this. Lithium. I'm gonna need this garbage thief. This basically takes the stuff out of your inventory and runs it through. You know what? I need this stuff too. Runs it through. It just pulls that out of your inventory and puts it into hoppers, which you can then run through the construction paste grinder. All this other aesthetic stuff I'm gonna want too, but this we need. It basically killed all of our stuff, but I think we can get, or do we already just get it? Let's see. Torch. Did we not? Am I missing something? Did we not get the recipe for the lenses? Am I blind? Anthropomorphic. This we're going to need for sure. Upgraded power grid. Oh, you know what? I know I'm like hopping all around here, but now we have this process. I can make another gear or just a dedicated wire factory too. Throw it down like right here in the middle. That doesn't have to be super big. But now we can start using pyrothermic generators, which means we can kind of reduce our reliance on the CPH for power. So, you know, we could do something like have a battery bank up here, a bank of batteries with pyrothermic generators on them, and just beam all that power down a main shaft and use that to get power everywhere we need it. So that'll be nice. Where is that stuff? I could have sworn we got it from the anthropomorphic research, but I'm not seeing any of it. I could be blind, I guess. Lens. That's so strange. Completed research. Anthropological discovery, right? Oh, that's all it gives me. I thought I saw it, though. What am I missing? Oh, is it local life forms? Oh, wait, no, that's complete. It must be this. Yep, that's what it is. Okay. So we're going to need to get more research anyway at some point. But, yeah, let's grab these and let's throw all of that in there so that we can start working on the belts we need. Although we have 100, that should be damn near enough. See, we don't want those on here. We don't need that. We got one lens, which would be nice to throw down there. We're probably going to need more. Hello? Oh, me. Basic transmitters. Ugh. So I have two options. I can run power from where the iron is getting power from, or I can... You know what? We'll figure that out. Let's jump down this shaft and start getting the iron working up. Alright, nice easy landing. And this is just a matter of make sure it's facing the right way and clicking in mass. Now, I could be wrong, but I think if you do the build to me function, when the belts are on the wall, it'll build them the wrong orientation. Let me test that. So let's just say this one's, whoop. Let's say that one's going up. We use this, and I just go, whoop, of course. Oh well. I didn't know if that would work or not. So, learn something new every day. That would have made what we just did a lot faster. But, we are right here. Now, I guess I'll run it this way. Build a little area here. Maybe I'll go this way. And I can have these swapped. Let's take you out, make you add only, and make you remove only. And I'll just have the iron just go straight into there. Do I have an up? I don't. Let me put it on my hotbar. Well, let me just craft one. There we go. Nice little trick is that as long as you have the materials you need to craft the item, it will craft. So see, I had 0 in my inventory, but this one uses just regular belts. Same thing here. Just a little something nice to know. Alright, so let's get that over here. And now we are officially, or will be officially, smelting iron. So happy days all around. How's our tin going? And with that, our iron will be smelting much more efficiently. In fact, what is the forced? Okay, we'll get to that eventually. I think the next thing we need to do is figure out, do we have the stuff to make a miner? That's kind of what we're doing. Copper wire. Okay, let's make a quick wire processing plant. So I think this just goes, I don't know if it takes directly from hoppers or not. Of course I'm gonna need more hoppers. Luckily I actually have the stuff for them now nowadays. And this is just copper. So let's... Copper wire's used in quite a lot of stuff, so we can just let that do its thing. Do I have any in here? How am I doing here? Pretty soon we're going to need to be really thinking about base defense, using these little turrets right here. And I kind of have some ideas generally. So I don't, well, maybe you can even tell by over here. The attacks come from the corners. So, okay, you can't really see from over there. Well, actually, maybe. You see that resin right there? Let's go get a closer look. That's being produced by these big worms that are coming from the corners where the bosses, more or less, are. So, eventually, you know, oh, I think I can even scan this. Yep. So if we go over there, which actually we might want to go over there because there's something else over there that I could probably use. So if we get, ooh, and a crash site. So if we get over here, these worms might even like jump out at us. But generally there's big old worms that come this way and tunnel to your base. And eventually enemies will follow the same paths. Are you a different resin? You are. So there's hard resin and soft resin. In fact, those might be the actual ones. I'm not sure. There's like little explodey dudes that... Oh, this is the soft resin. There's soft and hard. The hard resin you can't erase with your build gun, and the soft resin you clearly can. Okay, so get rid of you. There it is. So that is basically free research points once we get our lab built. And the whole lab process is going to be another thing. Once you start researching, oh, looks like there's more over here. Once you start researching and smelting more, see, there's the boss right there. And there's a pod. Now, there might be something. Yep, there it is. So they'll shoot things at you. Acid or whatever. But I'm looking for something specific that is usually over in these. If you get too close to that, you'll just die. So I'm looking for living rock. And I don't really see it. I could be blind. But yeah, so eventually you'll start to see enemies leaving there and flying towards our base and attacking the base. So that's where the tower defense aspect of this game comes into play. Is there anything else unknown? I can't scan that. Is that? No, that's the actual enemy. Yeah, living rock, unknown block, huh? What is unknown? Some random shit on here I didn't scan. Okay. I wonder what's under there. Anyway, that's the enemy, and they exist in all four corners. So, something, like I said, something we're going to have to deal with probably sooner rather than later because we've been smelting for quite a while now. Although, picking up this resin will give us a nice little boost in research points so we can use to get the lenses. Oh, a nice little tin vein too. So not a wasted trip. We're going to get some research points out of it. We're going to get delayed research points with that little hard drive that I found. So let's grab you guys. Let's research soft resin. Oh, come on. Hardened resin and under gump. Cool. And that'll give us the resin handling that we're going to need later, but I want this improved or upgraded power grid. Kind of see, I know that gives us a lot of stuff that we want and need. Because we are going to need, once we get the lithium going, we're going to need to smelt it and use it for I want that for sure. Induction charger, excuse me. Let's see. Mark II turrets we might as well get since we have it. These organic lenses, oh man, that's what, 25, 35? Let's be honest, I'm probably not going to use those for the time being. Coal enricher, yes. Power cell chargers. Okay, so that'll be it for now. I'm going to need more to get that too, though. Crap. But yeah, so as I mentioned, I think the last episode, we're going to eventually deal with enemies that try to eat the stuff off our belts. Specifically in the lithium area because we went down too low. Oh, it's smelting real nice. Now, I wonder why. That must have just been the overstock. I'm wondering if it's having a power issue. But this kind of illustrates the issue, right? We need these energy transmitters. They go much quicker and they go farther. These go 32, these go 64. So twice as far, and they transmit more power. But we can also build these organic lenses, which kind of function like the diamond lens. They function exactly right, exactly the same. So let's throw that on there. What did that? Jeez, how bad is that one? Oh, okay. So the gemstone focusing lenses, I guess, give you just a base power per second increase, whereas the organic lenses give you a percentage based. So we went from 0.3 to 0.7. But you know what? Something's better than nothing. So now I'm not just clicking it because it would put the diamond one in there. So I have to do this all manually. But we kind of need this to get the power down to where we're going, right? So, but once we get the upgraded energy transmitters, then our power issues become much, much easier to deal with. That coupled with like battery banks that we can make and pyrothermic generators to offset the power creation, that's going to get us where we need to be. Okay, so, oh, see, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Okay, so they do spawn down this far. It must be past 75 meters. So that introduces a problem that I was hoping to not have to deal with just yet. How high up does this go? I think it's 75 meters. Yeah, I don't think that can get us high enough to get around them. So what that means is we're going to have to put some defenses down and get... Oh man, we're going to have to put turrets down here basically is the long and the short of it. Let me see here. Where is our lithium? Oh, I don't have any infrastructure down there. And I didn't even make a damn... Was this? Yeah, it was down here. Okay, I'm going to put a battery down here so I know where it is. Because I want to be efficient, or more efficient, I should say, with how we are going to get the power down here. Okay. So you can see it has that little blue circle like the other batteries do. Well, I keep hitting escape to get out of that, but you just press K again. Okay, so let's get up out of here. Oh, can I leave, please? Thank you. So we'll go back up, and by having that battery there, come on. Okay. By having that battery there, we can use the hollow base to see where it is in relation to where this stuff is. Okay. So it's, I guess, right about here. Oh, yeah. See, we're getting attacked right now. And there's nothing I can do about it because I have no weapons. Because I don't have lithium set up yet. So we're probably going to lose the CPH. I'm not running on hardcore or anything, so it's not like a huge deal, but... Okay, cool. So... That's where we actually want everything to come down. So I came from the middle. So this is offset by 1. So if I just go back by 1 over here. Sorry, light. So if I do this, then kind of, I guess, wall this off a little bit. Right. Then we can expose this a little bit more. See where exactly we can bring the power down. But that means we can get power down here relatively quickly. So I guess let me get up here. So we can do something to the effect of this. And then this. And then this. Okay. So we'll at least be... And you know what? I might actually put this... Dig a trench on this backside. Kind of clear that out. You hear that? Your base is under attack. Dig a trench down here and have the laser. In fact, let me go get a miner so that we can at least get this going. And for those of you who have never seen a surface attack, if I get up there in time, you'll see one right now. Normally, see, all the weapons seem to require lithium. So I don't even have the personal gun. But see, there you go. We're being attacked. And I've got no way of preventing it. Well, I guess I could make one turret. Let's see if... Usually, though, they're out of range of the one turret, right? So what sucks about what just happened is that means all of the power generation is gone while it reboots. Which... If you see that little blue bar at the top, that's what that is. So that kind of sucks, but we'll be okay, I think. Okay, so do I have any lightweight machine housings going? No. Let me grab some tin. And let's throw that in there. So what's 100 divided by 6? That's like, what, 60 is 10? I don't know. 18 or something? 60 and 34, 94. No, 60 and 24. That's 84. I don't know. We'll get. It's 6 to 1, right? So six bars per every one lightweight machine housing. But let's get this. We need one of these. I need, of course, another lightweight machine housing. But with that, we can at least have the lithium mining. So let's get back down there and get that going. And then it'll be probably a good idea to start investing in some pyrothermic generators, because that will allow us to kind of be independent of the CPH for power. Can I come out, please? Thank you. I want to take that without losing it, because I'm probably going to use the shaft to come back up. So let's get back down there. I don't remember how deep it was, but we can always use the hollow base, right? Yeah. The hollow base is useful when you already have infrastructure in place. Does that make it all the way? Yes. All right, so maybe... Oh, even the lights are out. Let me see here. Okay, so let's... In fact, maybe I should not have got rid of this. Or... Whoop. Okay, so let's take this battery and we'll put it here. Put this here and drop the extractor there. Then we can give it that. I can throw some power in here directly, or in this directly, I mean, for myself, and then just kind of make the run up. And so it'll at least start going. And then we're going to want to mine this out. Maybe make a little detour for us to walk around. Like maybe we just move this channel over. Kind of have this be a conduit for ore and lithium. Because we don't actually use... We only use this to get up and down. And the only reason we do it right there is because we had a big old copper vein in the way. So what I can do for right this second is this. Let me see here. And let's see if this works. Let's see. They'll spawn, but let's see if it kills them. I don't know how long we're going to have to wait, but... As long as we can keep the power up down here, we'll be fine. And we can just use this to get out. I should probably put a little topper on there, huh? So I don't, like, slingshot all the way out. Oh, didn't make it. Didn't make it. There we go. You know what I mean? Like one of those on here. In fact, maybe I will. 5. That works. I definitely wanted it to come up. Whatever. Oh no, I'm out. Should we just not care and make it all mismatched? It's temporary. We'll just say that it's temporary because, yeah, that's just what we'll do. Okay, so now we have this iron. Let me throw the iron I picked up. Ugh, I hate having all this ore on me. We got the wire. Okay, so now we're gonna actually need. What do they take? They take charged lithium coils, and for that we need a lithium coil charger. So I know that's gonna take power. Like there's no way around that. And pretty much everything. The only use lithium has at the current stage is going to be that in the coil form. So I may want to repurpose one of these. Now we have the option to smelt on here. We just need to figure out how to get the lithium over here efficiently. Let's kind of look. And it's kind of hard to see, but let me turn off my light. Maybe that helps. Let me get somewhere dark. Okay. So we can see our lithium down there. And we see our copper right there. Or, I'm sorry, our iron. So I guess one option would be to have it come up the same way. Wait, is that our... No, this is our iron. That's our iron. So the option would be to have it come up that way. This is our copper. Yeah. Which means going up, over, and up. That means we need to have turrets covering that whole area. And make an easy route to get to the smelter. So they'd be coming up over here. What do induction plates need? Induction chargers. Mark II storage times 5. All right, well, we're not ready to be doing that stuff yet. Well. I guess the option. Well, because we have iron coming all the way up, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reroute iron to smelt over here. So, and by doing that, because I have a constant, because iron is automated, so I'm not bringing it up by hand at this point. And because I'm not bringing it up by hand, here, I'm going to rotate this real quick. So because I'm not bringing it up by hand, I can afford to have it kind of be a little bit less efficient when it smelts. So let me get some of these. I need hoppers. I need 2 hoppers. I don't have any making. This is my gear one, right? Okay. So I have 1 hopper, and I need what? 5 more gears. Come on. Come on. I think I need 1 more. Oh, maybe that's enough. Yes. Okay. So we have the basic smelter. Okay, so let's kind of mirror that right there, but offset a little bit. So we'll do this. And that'll be add only for the finished, and that'll be remove only. Although, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it kind of nasty. I'll make that remove only. I'm going to put... Do I have them on the hotbar? Yes. I'll put that here, and then I'll put the other hopper on top and have that be add only. The thought process behind that is then I can just grab it without having to actually go over here and get it, you know. So, I guess what I'll do, we need to come up right here. So I'm just going to go down, burrow over to where the iron is, and we're just going to reroute it. Now, a side effect of this is that I'm going to need to put a pyrothermic generator onto that induction plate, because I don't think it can handle how much is being sent out of it. How much power is being demanded of it, I should say. So I'm going to toss this in here. Get rid of this. Make sure I pick all this crap up. And we are going to go and hide all of our mistakes. Do I have a down conveyor on the toolbar? No. Let me get rid of all this. I don't really like having all this stuff on the toolbar if I can help it. But I do have that. So, and I'm going to need an up. So I'll have those here and put this here. All right, so luckily this is already stepping down, so we're just going to have it come down. Come around. Oh, that was already the right way. Meet us back over here. And I'm not going to have it walk up. I'm going to have it do this. And then one of these numbers and that. So that should get us all the iron. All the iron in the world. In fact, I'll throw some in there right now. Now, what that's done is effectively freed this smelter back up for use in lithium, which unfortunately I don't think we have time for on this episode, But I do thank everybody for sticking around this long. Hope you're enjoying the series. If you liked what you see, go ahead, leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. If you have any questions, throw them down in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer what I can. So with that, thank you very much.